Well, good morning, everyone. And once again, welcome to another live this morning. The Doctor is in podcast, and we're happy to have you on our live Facebook if you can come on. I might be waking some of you up. And we want to just say Happy New Year to everyone. Mike, you're up early. Andrea, Niagara Falls. Let's see if Brahim was out late last night. Sandy, you get right up at the top from Minnesota. Andrea, how are you? Janice, Brampton. Okay, we got some. There's Brahim, Portland, Oregon. Happy New Year to all of you. Fran, Orangeville, and Rosalinda, the kidneys of Canada. Good to have you on this morning. Francis Marie. I wonder, did you guys think I was coming on or no? Nativity. Maria from Ottawa. Yvonne Petawawa. We're in the Ottawa Valley there. Brahim. I already said hello to you, Brahim. Sandy. Judy, New Brunswick. How are you? Rain Cloud from Michigan. John from Elgin, Illinois. Georgie from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Rita, good morning. And Gertie. Hi, Gertie. Happy New Year to you. Donna, Newfoundland. Rita, Barry. Nativity, good morning, Nativity. Bruno, North Bay. Mary, Newfoundland. Deb from Timmins, good morning. Sharon, how are you? From Kansas. Francis, good morning from Vaughan. And Vince. And Darlene, Saskatchewan. Luella, West Tennessee. Norma, Texas. And Donna, how are you? And Sandy, did you get notification? I don't know. Frida. Sandy, two Sandys this morning at least. Dan, how are you? Okay, that's good. Carol, how are you? Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Linda, we love Lindas. Louise, good morning. Marlene, Brantford. Nicole, good morning. Clinton, Wyoming. And Dave, how are you, Dave? And Diane, Thunder Bay. And you know what? I can't see that one. You get bonjour, Cynthia, Chelmsford. My backyard, Joanne, how are you? Doc McEwen, how are you, Doc? Sherry, oh, Sherry, if I could sing. Jean, Strathroy. Another Donna. We love Donnas. Christine, good morning. And Clar, Armona. I don't know which one's first. Mary, Denise, how are you? And Marilyn from Edmonton, bright and early. And one went up in El Salvador. I couldn't see it. And let me see here. Okay, April, how are you? Wanda from Virginia. Jill, how are you? Okay, guys, I am going to get going. We're a little bit less people, and I kind of figured that. Judy and Maureen, good morning to you. I hate to miss to say hello to folks, guys. Okay, now, what I want to talk about this morning, we're talking, reset-like. In a sense that a lot of people are signed up to do the reset. And remember, there's 2 signups, okay? In case you missed the memo. There's one, the 30-day. And you can do this at any time. You can start at any time. But you know what? January 1st, why not? Okay? All the partying should be over pretty well. And guess what? Time to, think about our health. And I don't know what your goals are for 2025, but I got a hard time even saying that. Are you guys? You go back, Tony Jr. and I were talking last night, and he said, Dad, we're closer to 2050 than we were than we are to 2020. Do you remember 2020, Y2K? I said, well, yeah, I remember that very well. As a matter of fact, I was in Montreal on New Year's Eve, and we were waiting for that countdown to come. And I remember Y2K and everything going to turn off and, no more computers and everything will be down and we'll be sent back to the Stone Age. Remember the scare of that? Well, that was 25 years ago. And Tony Jr. says, hey, we're closer to 2050. I mean, I can hardly get that in my head. And I don't expect to be around. But that's all right. Guys, we got a new year coming, so that's why we're into a new year. And you know what? It's always good. Look, a priority in our lives, and you guys are, obviously in on this. The priority in our lives is to be as healthy as we can for as long as we can. Okay? Now, I'm realistic. Okay? I'm not big. When these gurus tell you can live till 120, like, guys, I don't buy it. And it's never been my goal. It's not my goal to teach that. And I think they're dreaming in technicolors. That's an old expression, technicolor. But I'm just telling you, like, that's not the goal. A realistic goal is not length of time you're going to live. You can be as healthy as a horse and get hit by a drunk driver. Not in your control at all. Okay? And we went through that with my daughter last fall. Right? I was still in summer. Stopped at a red light, and a transport hit her from behind. Unbelievable. But it changes your life. You can, how they were spared by the grace of God. I'm telling you. But I'm just saying, when you want to be healthy, that's what you can control in a lot of ways. Do everything you can to put, to put you on the right track. And I try and simplify that. I really do. Okay? And so what I want to do this morning as we start, I want to encourage you to do one or the other. And that is sign up to do the reset. I mean, you can start it tomorrow. You can start it on Monday. You can, whatever. And that's a 30-day program of eating no carbs, eggs, meat, and cheese, any way you like them, any way you slice them for 30 days. And the benefits are incredible. Okay? In our new book, Sun, Steak, and Steel, we have the metabolic reset in there. And what I do on the metabolic reset, I answer all your questions. Why? Why the reset? Why it's so good for you? And yesterday, we spent a fair amount of time talking about some of the benefits, but the other group, if you want to join this one, and I highly recommend this for those who have already done the reset or that want to start, guys, if you empty your liver, okay, if you empty your liver, it only takes a week. It actually only takes 6 days to empty your liver. What? Yep. That's how fast you can do a detox of your liver. And you detox your liver by emptying it. Look, guys, let me just say this about your liver, okay? You don't think about your liver very much. We're a big time. Our program here is very focused on livers. Your liver, okay? My liver. Because the liver, it's like Rodney Dangerfield. It doesn't get a lot of respect because people, they don't understand it. They don't understand your liver and the importance of it, okay? Your major detox organ. When people say, I want to do a detox, doc, and they actually aim more at their gut, getting rid of waste in their bowel, and to them, that's a detox. I'm not saying that there's no benefits to that, but I'm telling you, you're aiming at the wrong organ. If you really want to do a detox, you head to the liver. And it's not, as far as detoxifying the liver, it's not that complicated. Look, you can drink out of a glass bottle. Well, good for you. Okay? It's not plastic. But guys, I don't care where you go on this planet, anywhere, you're not going to get away from the toxins. You're just not. They're in everything. And you can, from phthalates in your fragrances and your plastics and whatever, it's nice, try and minimize it. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm telling you, that's not going to do it. You can go anywhere, including Costa Rica, and you're not getting away from the environment. You see, the world is very much focused on, and I think mistakenly, on the climate. I'm focused more on the environment. Okay? And the reality is, we live in a toxic soup. We really do. And it doesn't matter where you go. Okay? It doesn't matter where you go. We all live in a toxic soup. So the key is to keep your liver clean. If you keep your liver clean, your liver is programmed to do the job. There's no organ like it, guys. It does 600 things. But you want to keep it empty. What? Keep it empty. Because remember, the expression we use here at the Martin Clinic, and the doctor is in podcast, we use the expression of your liver is like a Costco parking lot, okay? Now, Costco's, I don't know, is it open today? I don't know. Okay. But whenever it's open, it's full of cars. You ever notice that? Okay? If I want to go see my former patients, I just have to go to Costco because I always bump into them. Okay? And I use that expression because whenever I see the parking lot, I think of the liver. It gets packed up. In our day and age, you know what we do? We pack our livers up, especially with fat. Why? Because of the amount of crappy carbs that we eat and the sugars especially, and especially the antichrist of sugars, high fructose corn syrup. It takes a beeline to your liver and packs it up with fat. And when your liver is packed up with fat, even in kids, it doesn't work properly. It doesn't work properly. It doesn't detox the way it should. And so people ask me about this all the time. Can I do a liver detox with milk thistle, and there's other supplements? Yeah, but that won't, look, you can't out-supplement a bad diet when it comes to your liver. You can't. You need to empty it. And I'm telling you, in 6 literal days, you can empty your liver by staying away from sugar. that goes to your liver and turns to fat and crappy carbohydrates, bread, pasta, rice, cereal, sugar, sweets, pastries, juice, store-bought milk. It all gums up the liver. So why do we want to do the reset? Because you can degum the liver. In 6 days, in the first week, you will empty your liver. Now keep going because it will fix your insulin resistance. Keep going. But for those who want to just sign up for the 7-day liver cleanse, the detox of your organs. And guys, I got to tell you this, okay? I got to tell you this because if you know anything about your physiology and how your body works, you'll also know that one of the greatest detox organs that you have, second to your liver, is your kidneys, okay? Now, kidneys, it's very simple how they operate, okay? It looks complicated, but I'm going to tell you, and this is why we love Rosalinda and all the others that come from Niagara Falls, because I'm an illustrator, guys. In my head, in order for me to understand something, I put little pictures in my head. Even when I was in school in the 1970s, okay? And since, you never stop going to school, never stop learning. You know what I always pictured the kidneys of? Your kidneys, okay? Niagara Falls. Why? Because your kidneys will only work properly if you drink water. Vitamin W. The real vitamin W is water because water flushes the kidneys. And anybody that's got trouble with kidneys is usually dehydrate. Two things will destroy your kidneys. Two things will destroy your kidneys. A lack of water, and only water is water. Learn that, guys. Okay? Learn that. Only water is water. Everything else has to be filtered. Water washes. Your kidneys are filters. They have a filtering device. It's like a coffee filter. Okay? You pour your water through the coffee that's sitting in that filter, and you know what I'm saying? Your kidneys are like that. Wash them, flush them. H2O. And most people, because they don't have a little light on the top of their head telling them that they're dehydrated. I'm telling you, I used to measure dehydration in my office, and people were shocked that they were dehydrated. Oh, Dr. Martin, I drink fluids. Okay, that's medicine, right? You get a cold. What do they tell you to do? Drink plenty of fluids. Because to them, that's hydration. It really isn't, guys. It really isn't. Water is water, only water. And that's what flushes out the toxins in your kidney. You want to do a detox? Water. You want to do a detox of your liver? Empty it of carbohydrates. Take the carbs out of your diet, okay? And you will clean your liver. It's as simple as that, guys. You'll clean your liver, and if you drink water, and the other thing that destroys, remember, I said two things that are enemies to your, look, I do this in the bubble, and the balloons go up. Guys, two things are enemies to your kidneys. Okay? Dehydration and sugar. Nothing will destroy your kidneys like sugar. Dehydration, a lack of water, and sugar. Sugar destroys blood vessels, thus, and the kidneys don't work without blood supply. They just don't work. You need those little capillaries. And capillaries get damaged first. And guys, I'm telling you, what a difference that makes. You know, the doctors, I hate to say it, they get it wrong with kidneys. Because here's a physician, how they get trained. Kidneys, protein. Protein destroys your kidneys. They got taught that in medical school. Kidneys, protein. You got protein in your urine. You're eating too much protein. No, it's the opposite of that. You know when you get protein in your urine? When you eat too much sugar. That'll kill you. That'll kill your kidneys. And then, you know what else they blamed? Salt. Salt. That'll elevate your blood pressure. No, it won't. The reason you retain salt is because, one, you're dehydrated, or two, you're eating too much sugar. Ask a diabetic. Here's a diabetic. What goes first? Eyes. What goes second? Kidneys. What goes third? My legs, circulation. Right? I get these diabetic sores that don't heal up. Circulation. Okay. So guys, that's why we talk about the 6 days on the road. It takes 6 days, but you can do 7. Okay. And the prize at the end of that one, of the first week, is you've emptied your liver and you've taken a complete strain off your kidneys. You're doing a detox like none other. And you're still eating. You don't have to, you know how many million, it felt like a million times. Patients come into the office and they go, Doc, I do a detox all the time. I drink the green drinks. I said, that's silly. What? What are you drinking green drinks for? You're not a rabbit. Do you know how many oxalates are in a green drink? You know what oxalates are, my friend? They are little pieces of microscopic glass. You want to destroy your kidneys? Drink green drink. Oh, I'm doing a detox. Nah, you're really toxifying and damaging your kidneys. Oxalates. Those green drinks. The worst thing you can do is drink a green drink. Don't drink a green drink. Those are health nuts. And I'm telling you, I understand it, but I was always screaming against it. Why do you want to do that? You want to detox your kidneys? Drink water. Not a green drink. Oh, you can drink coffee too. Coffee's good for your kidneys. It is so. It don't dehydrate you. By the way, you know how many, for 50 years I've heard this. 50. No, more than that maybe. Geez, I'm getting old. Coffee dehydrates you. No, it don't. I know it don't. You know, and how many of you out there still believe that? Every time I drink a coffee, I better drink a water. Well, you should drink water anyway. You know me, the sweet spot of water. 2 liters or 64 ounces of water every day. Put a little pinch of salt in it. I love a salty water. Okay? Mineral water is salty water. But add a little bit. I like that. Okay? I'm a big guy on that. And drink water, guys. It'll flush out your kidneys. It helps your liver too. And it helps your heart. But you want to do a detox? Drink water. I want you to and encourage you to drink coffee and lay off those silly drinks. You know? You want to eat some celery? Go ahead. I don't mind if you have some celery. Not during the reset. Okay? But don't drink it. Don't drink the green stuff. You're putting little pieces of glass through your kidneys. Yes. Okay. So you want to flush out your liver. How do you do that? You want to clean it. And when you do, here's what's going to happen inside your liver, okay? When you clean it. Okay? Your liver produces Velcro. Okay? Did you know that? Your liver produces Velcro. Well, not real Velcro, but you know me in illustrations. Your body produces glutathione. Glutathione. Okay? Your body produces it. Now, when your liver is empty, you get a lot of glutathione. And that's like Velcro. And you know what happens? Like I said, you can't change the environment. You can't. Well, as an individual, okay? Like you can clean up in your home and I like that. But you're still going to be exposed to plastic. You're still going to be exposed to phthalates. You're probably going to be big time exposed to Roundup and all that. It's in everything, guys. It's in the food. It's in the soil. It's in everything. Okay? And if you eat organic, good for you. I give you a high five. I love you. Good for you. But I don't care. You can be out on the farm in Timbuktu, in a piece of land, and you got no neighbors. I don't care. You're still exposed to toxins and heavy metals like mercury and lead and cadmium. I used to test for that, guys. I used to shock the living life out of my patients because I said, well, you got lead in your body. What? You know, like they looked at me like, lead? How did I get lead, Dr. Martin? I said, well, planet Earth, is that your address? You live in where? Oh, I live in Timbuktu. Okay. At the end of your address, does it say planet Earth? Yep. That's how you got heavy metals. I don't eat any fish that's got heavy. I know, good for you, but you live on planet Earth. You're exposed to toxins 24 hours a day. Heavy metals is part of our environment. That's what guys, that's what I try and fight, is the environment, not the climate. We're putting all our love in the wrong places. Okay? But your liver knows how to deal with it as long as you have a healthy, empty liver. Got it? Why do I love the liver so much? I don't like eating liver. Now, somebody said this the other day, by the way. Okay? They said this the other day. And guys, they misunderstand. Okay? They really do. And God love them. But I know a lot of people, they won't eat liver. Liver. If you said, Dr. Martin, that your liver will get rid of toxins, why would you eat liver? Because that's where all the toxins are. No, that's not where all the toxins are. Your liver is full of toxins if it's you're eating carbs and, sugar. But when you eat, let's say calf liver, okay? let's just use that example. Or a lot of people are hunters and like deer liver and all. Oh, that must be toxic. It's not toxic at all. It's not toxic. They're not eating sugar. Okay? They're not. Their livers are empty. And if their livers are empty, the liver is clean. Now, look, I don't particularly like liver. You know, that's me. But guys, I'm the first to admit that your liver is, not your liver. Liver is good for you. I prefer steak. Okay? But guys, when your liver is empty, you make glutathione, and glutathione is Velcro. It goes through your bloodstream and your tissue, and heavy metals and garbage, toxins stick to it, and the body gets rid of it. So it's not that it accumulates. The only way that it will accumulate in your liver is if your liver is full of fat. Can I tell you guys how important that is to empty your liver, guys? Empty your liver, and your liver will do a job. Your liver, even parasites, okay? You think of parasites. You think of fungus. You think of anything like a living organism. If your body is producing glutathione the way it should, glutathione will attach itself to those parasites and things, toxins that don't belong in your bloodstream. Got the memo? Let's empty our livers. Let's do it together. Okay? How many went through Christmas and had sweets? Okay? Come on. How many? A lot of us, right? Let's empty it. Let's get our bodies to be lean, not skinny, lean, mean, fighting machines. When I coached hockey, I used to tell my kids, I want you to be lean, mean, fighting machine. Now, I don't care if you physically fight, but I meant, look, I want you to be in good shape, lean, mean, fighting machine, I used to tell them, okay? I did a lot of coaching in my life, and I did a lot of health coaching too. A doctor that's not a health coach, it bothers me. Like I know, like allopathic medicine today, most of the time it's like emergency medicine, which I love, which I respect. That they do, you need a doctor for emergencies, but the rest of it, they should be coaches. I'm coaching you. Here's what you do to stay healthy. And how can you be a good coach if you don't know anything about food? I don't know. It gives me a migraine to think about it. How upside down we are in our healthcare system. But guys, this is why I love my audience. This is why I love you guys. You're listening. Your Lindas out there. Listen, Linda. And your Larrys out there. You're getting the memo. I should give you honorary nutritional coaching degrees. You deserve it. You guys are smart. And you get the memos. But guys, that's how your liver operates. It's not complicated. Well, it's complicated, but it's not complicated to keep it healthy. Right? I mean, we all knew about cirrhosis of the liver. True or false? A kid knows cirrhosis of the liver. How do you get that? Alcohol. How do you get fatty liver? Sugar. Yeah. That's all you need to know. Okay? Right? Okay. Okay. Anyway, you can sign up to do the 1 month long 30-day reset, which will fix your insulin resistance, which will lower your inflammation, fix your triglycerides, fix your cholesterol. You want cholesterol, by the way. You came to the wrong place, guys, if you're trying to lower your cholesterol. I don't believe in that. I believe in elevating your cholesterol. Every ounce of you is made up of cholesterol. Why do you want to lower it? I never bought that lie. Anywho, that's another topic. Okay. Guys, we love you dearly and sincerely. And by the way, I'm going to be off tomorrow, okay? I'm going to be off tomorrow. We'll be back Friday for question and answer Friday. Okay? If you sent your questions in. If I don't have enough questions, believe me, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay? A lot of stuff to talk about. Okay, guys, we love you dearly, sincerely, and every other way. Talk to you soon.